Hey guys, this is your host Eric. Today we are going to watch action genre movie called Thunderblood. Spoilers ahead, turn on your subtitle, I greatly appreciate your support. Enjoy the video. The plot begins in a factory where automobiles and machinery are assembled. Trainees test cars in a variety of conditions to ensure their safety and reliability. Chen Foyne is climbing under the car near the end of the day when he hears the clatter of heels and turns around. He notices a lovely lady looking for something. He immediately assisted her in locating an earring that she had lost. On turning around, she tried and failed to push the door open, pinching his arm. Fane, like a true gentleman, did not show it. At the moment, Cougar, a tall, blonde man, pulls up somewhere in the racing lot and is greeted by another blonde. Calling on Pete Cougar, he inquires about a certain Tony, but does not receive the desired response. To punish the unfortunate, he and his lady handcuff him to the car. After a while, Cougar meets some friends who give him a suitcase full of weapons and tell him he's going to Hong Kong. Two cheeky boys arrive at an auto repair shop demanding a part change, but the owner dislikes rudeness. He orders the insulation men to leave. Two girlfriends get off the school bus and walk past the suspicious guys after getting food at the store. One of them slaps the girl, and she brings along her brother Fo. He taught the bullies a valuable lesson. It's racing at night. The troublemakers are apprehended by the police. The journalist gets into an argument with the cameraman. Uncle Tang examines the automobiles. Substandard reporting creates a car without license plates and rushes by its speed. The police are not unconcerned about this. The officer attempted to stop the intruder, but he did not even slow down. Chen only just managed to save the cop. A poll worker arrives at the police station. It is revealed at the meeting that the intruder is Cougar, who is not only a racing driver but also the leader of a criminal organization. Chen Foyne performs magnet tricks in the family circle. Uncle Tang and the boys stand guard against the intruders. There are also black card journalists on standby. Amy tries and fails to interview Faye, who has also come to see the enigmatic. The reporters were having car trouble, so they stopped the tractor trailer with the guys while they argued and figured things out. Amy chased after the same black car driven by Chen Fo. Pursuit Fo requested that Amy contact the police. Cougar slowly approached them and rolled down his window, smirking. They were sprinting forward. The next thing you knew, Cougar cuts Fo off, causing him to fall sideways. Trucks block their path. The road is fraught with peril. The cops block the road with spikes. Cougar has fled, but quickly reappears behind them, pushing them back. Chen Fo accelerates by making a U-turn, and they successfully nail the rider. He has been apprehended. Amy calls her boss to tell her about the incredible race with the outlaw, but she hasn't captured anything and the scoop is just empty words without a camera. Cougar is impressed with his opponent and offers to race him, but Chen Foyne declines, claiming that he is not. Faye returns home, where his family has already told reporters everything they know about him. He is upset about this and refuses to give interviews. After some uninvited guests leave, the bandits enter the workshop, behaving brazenly, beating the guys and handing Faye a wad of money so he won't talk to the cops anymore. Faye, enraged by such a pitch, throws the bills away, resulting in a fight. Chen Foyne tackles and shamefully drives the entire gang by himself. Cougar is about to be released from the station when Faye appears on the doorstep, claiming that this is the man who hit the cop. Amy dines with her adversary's family before returning to her assistant. The blonde arrives with her henchmen to save her lover, but she is killed in the shootout. The criminal is now free and racked with resentment. It's late at night, and everyone is sleeping. Cougar and his gang hoist the house on hooks and drag Chen Fo all over the dump, flipping and smashing him. The foe is flung in all directions. He is on the verge of collapsing. Seeing the family fleeing into the chaos, Cougar shows them the house. The family barely escapes, Chen Fo covered in blood and gathering strength. He leaps over and grabs his sister, but Samwai remains motionless. She's taken aback. Chen cradles his sisters and calls out to his father. Cougar lets go of the house, which collapses onto the grounds. Cougar picks up the sisters and goes on an adventure. A hospital employee comes to see O and interrogates and irritates him. He passes out. Amy comforts him in her arms while they administer an injection. Chen Foyne will compete in the race. Amy pays him a visit. He becomes enraged when he realizes she is back for the interview, but she tries to talk to him and be supportive, and he still agrees. Amy makes a list, and Faye practices getting the car ready with the police officers while the guys gather everything they need. Faye pulls out onto a blocked highway and accelerates, but at the same time, an unsuspecting governor drives onto the road. Faye overtakes him, causing a minor collision. Amy discovers the location of the bandits by accident, goes there, and calls Faye. The bound sisters are in the entertainment. Fajan enters the bathing area and demands the sisters, but he receives no response. After evicting him, he picks up a hammer, requests that all visitors leave, and begins smashing the slot machines. The bandits are furious and ready to kill him, but Fo is a difficult foe to deal with. Amy turns on the camera, even for such a large group. Cougar appears and returns one of the sisters, Muite. The ringleader reminds his opponent that he expects to see him at the race. Chen Foyne arrives at practice with a bruised face. The coach is present. An employee inquires about his sister, but Faye refuses to respond. The enemy's car flips over and catches fire. He escapes. The car has been turned off. He is not hurt, but he is angry and upset. The teacher says he can no longer assist. Emmy is discovered with a camera and is judged, but Faye cuts everyone off. Faye is summoned to sign. He is surprised to discover that he has received a better delivery. Automobiles and parts for sports cars. The same one, Ocho-san. He assisted in the search for an earring. Faye Trains comes to the rescue once more. Cougar calls and demands that the girl be killed, but then there is an explosion. Amy requests that Dino give Faye the key ring. Cougar and Faye get in their car and prepare to drive. The teacher tells him that this is the most difficult track in Japan and instructs him to win silence. After a few seconds of silence, the cars roar and the speed increases. The air cars race around tight turns. Someone flips over the wet track for changes. Amy attempts to provide water but is pushed away. The car cannot be touched during the race, but he keeps his gaze fixed on it and drives on. Although his speed is impressive, he only finishes 7th. Stopping once more for lavishes, Amy encouraged herself with a smile. She takes the tape out of the camera and discards it. Then he requests to see the I love you sign. The adversary is discouraged. He skids briefly, but once he regains his footing, he presses harder and is already in 2nd place, getting up to speed. The opponent maintains his position and prevents him from breaking through. After one more stop, the race is over. The cars are smoldering and on fire. Chen Foyne has passed through the flames. He takes the initiative. Cougar undercuts, stalling, and Foe. Both of them end up on the gravel. They eventually manage to break away and reach the finish line. Chen, on the other hand, is a fraction of a second faster than his competitor. They continue. Where is the sister? Yells Faye. Cougar, Skids, and Chen both win. When the cops arrive, they are accompanied by Foe's sister. She is alive and well. Amy joyfully leaps on Foe, and they kiss Chen. Foyne is victorious. But everyone defines victory differently. We really appreciate you watching. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel with the notification bell because it is really important for us. Thank you.